Well, hello there, everybody. I am back at it again here in my YouTube channel, the Bariatric Athlete. So I'm coming to tonight. Every day this week I've lost a little something until today. But you know what? I will not despair. I will not let it get me down because you can't lose weight every single day. And frankly, you probably shouldn't weigh yourself every day. I'm doing it simply so that way I can stay on track with this particular vlog that I'm doing, but definitely didn't lose weight today. Also went out to dinner with the fam to celebrate my wife's birthday at Red Lobster. And I had a couple of those really awesome cheddar biscuits that they have there. I didn't order anything on the menu because I hate seafood. Really hate seafood a lot. And I've tried it every way ever since 6 ways since Sunday. I don't know how you say that, but yes, I have tried it and tried it and tried it. Usually when it was free, when I didn't have to pay for it. And just no matter what I do not like seafood. Wish I did. But hey, if you're watching along, you have some questions, feel free to comment or chat. Would love to hear from you. Make sure that you hit this like and subscribe button. Or this is the subscribe button. I think the like button is over here somewhere. I'll have to go back and watch the video again. But anyway, so my typical shtick is I want to go through, my success for the day, what I have been successful at, what I haven't been successful at. And so, I drew up this chart, and I'll just kind of go over it. I'll try to keep it steady. But, at the beginning of the week, I was 226, and today I remain 218 after being 218 yesterday. So no additional weight loss. So now I'm, still at 218. So 8 pounds lost for the week. Still very good, right? I'm not at all upset with that. And I'm looking forward to continuing that next week. So here's where everything went off the rails. I started off good with my Quest protein shake, 160 calories and then 30 grams of protein. My chicken that I like to have, chicken and jalapenos. I know my handwriting is terrible. And sour cream, full fat sour cream. Don't forget, you don't want to get that low fat stuff because that's not helpful for you. And then I had on the way to the volleyball game for my kids. My kids play volleyball for their school. I had a chocolate chip protein bar, chocolate chip cookie dough Quest protein bar. And then for dinner, like I said, again, you've got to admit, or you've got to always record the good, the bad, and the ugly. So whether you made mistakes, whether you didn't make mistakes, you got to document it. Because as you document what you eat, you can then see and look back, okay, this is where maybe I made a bad decision, or maybe this food or this type of food is causing me to not be able to successfully lose the weight that I hope. And so you can actually go through and make a mental note, a literal note perhaps, and really identify what are those things that you need to cut back on or change or do differently. So obviously Red Lobster biscuits are not on my nutrition guidance because of their very high carb, probably very high fat as well. In fact, let's see, what is their fat content? If I were to do 16 grams of fat. So I had 2 of them. So there was 32 carbohydrates, 16 grams of fat, and 6 grams of protein. So yeah, I got some protein out of it. Probably not the best way to have protein. 300 calories gone just like that. But they were so good. And you know what? You can't deny yourself every single day. So a little treat every once in a while. It doesn't mean that I go off the rails and I start, okay, now I can have a piece of pie. Now I can have a donut. Now I can. No. That's not how it works, all right? You slip up. You make a decision to eat something that perhaps isn't in your guidance for nutrition. A one-time deal. That's it. That's all you got to do is mentally make a decision that you made this choice to eat that food, and so now you just fix it for the next one. So then when I came home, I warmed up my leftover Quest pizza. I made one yesterday, so but so now I have my second half, and my daughter ate half of one of the pieces, so I didn't even get to eat the whole thing. I'm a little sad, but nonetheless, that's where I stand today. And again, like I commented yesterday, I'm going to stay strong. And like my friend DP just commented, I really appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to say that I'm killing it, but I certainly feel, like I'm doing the right thing. I'm going the right track. Definitely need to stay away from Red Lobster. I mean, I hate their food except for their biscuits, but biscuits are really good. Let's see, what was I going to say? It's going to be a long weekend ahead. I will try to do a video tomorrow. I'll have some time in the morning, so I'll be on quite early, maybe around 6:30, 7 o'clock. I'll do a live video. I have some additional content. I really want to start having some folks on. So I hope that the channel starts catching on a little bit more, that perhaps you'll share it with your friends and try to get others interested. And, I really love this. I made my drink, my Crystal Light, for when I'm done here, because as those who have had gastric sleeve surgery know, that once you eat, you can't drink for 30 minutes. So I just had my protein pizza maybe 15 minutes ago. So in about 15, 20 minutes, I guess I've already been on here for 5, so it might be more like 20 minutes already. So after I'm done here, then I can actually take my medicine, which is, for my back surgery that I just had. I can take my medicine and lay down and go to bed. I got to get up real early and take my daughter to swim practice in the morning. So that is going to be a difficult pill to swallow tomorrow. I'm already very tired. Overdid it tonight. Went to their volleyball game, went out to dinner, and it's all good. I enjoy it. Life is great. But I'm truly never giving up, and I'm going to stay strong. And I want you to stay strong too. And I want you to stick with me. I want you to stick with your own successes, right? And if you haven't been successful lately, now's the day to change. Now's the time to turn the tide. Now's the opportunity that you have in your hands to make the right decision to start over again. So I encourage you, I implore you to please do that. And I'm here for you. Drop me a line. My email address is on the channel. I've also started a Patreon, or Patreon, however it's pronounced. And the link is patreon.com/bariatric athlete. And one of the things that I'm going to try to do through this channel is document, not only my weight loss, but the goal to get skin reduction surgery. I'm never going to be able to get to my final goal without getting skin reduction surgery. Now, why is that important, you might ask? Skin reduction surgery really is, the insurance companies, they just simply don't cover it. They say, oh, it's cosmetic. But you know what? It's more than cosmetic. It's a mental health issue. In addition to a mental health issue, there's risk, right? I mean, my skin is hanging down over my stomach and my thighs and my arms up here, and it causes issues. Now, it's not causing issues where I'm getting what is that called? Rashes or anything like that, because I'm very, very careful and very, very hygienic. Let's just say that. Some people may have some different, issues where it prevents them from, or it causes them to be more susceptible to that type of thing, whether it's psoriasis or any other. But nonetheless, so my skin is not elastic anymore. I'm in my 40s and skin is not elastic. And so it's never going to go back to the way that it was. I have done some reading on I think it's atrophage. Atrophage, which is something where if you go into a state of continued fasting for a long period of time, your body starts to actually eat your skin, which that's kind of weird. But I do know some folks that are actively doing that time and time again. My friend Bob, actually, I don't know if he still participates that or not, but he was quite large, like myself. He did not have surgery, and he did intermittent fasting, and that worked for him. That's not something that appeals to me. Atrophage might appeal to me if I actually found some scientific evidence that showed that it worked and allow my body to, eat the excess skin, but. Anyway, it's more than likely going to require surgery to get something that's actually meaningful or realistic. So, one of these days I'll get there. One of these days it'll happen. But, just really, really satisfied with where I'm at. I'll never be fully satisfied until I have the skin surgery. So join me on my Patreon page. That's patreon.com. and /bariatric athlete. Become a monthly member, or just a simple donation or what have you. And you can be a part of this journey that I'm on. And I'll start documenting that a little bit more here and showing evidence of why it's important and that kind of stuff. So anywho, we're at about 10 minutes now, so I just wanted to make a quick 10-minute video. Thank you, Townley family, for commenting on my pajamas, my Christmas pajamas. I am wearing my Christmas pajamas. Since it's not morning, I wanted to get up at nighttime and uh, just come down here and talk with you, and just hope that someday, we can have some more conversations. And like I said, I want to get some of you on here and want to talk with you. But anyway, I see my wife is discussing this with her friends, so appreciate that. But we're going to end the stream, and now she can go on her live stream or something. So anyway, take care, take it easy, have a blessed weekend. I'll see you back here tomorrow morning around probably 7 a.m.